Hello. Today's lesson, January 28th, 2024, for Siskiyou Warrior Fellowship is Don't Doubt. In Matthew 21, verses 18 through 21, while walking back to the city the next morning, he got hungry, and he noticed a lone fig tree by the side of the path and walked over to see if there was any fruit on it. But there was none. He found only leaves. So he spoke to the fig tree and said, "You will be barren and you will never bear fruit again." Instantly the fig tree shriveled up right in front of their eyes. Astonished, his disciples asked, "How did you make this fig tree instantly wither and die?" Jesus replied, "Listen to the truth. If you have no doubt of God's power and speak out of faith's fullness, you can be the ones who speak to a tree, and it will wither away. Even more than that, you could say to this mountain, 'Be lifted up and be thrown into the sea,' and it will be done. Everything you pray for with the fullness of faith, you will receive." And that was from the Passion Translation. There are many examples in the Bible of people who believe and received. The Bible tells us we have all been given a measure of faith, each and every one of us. Hebrews 11 is a good chapter to read to see those who overcame circumstances with their faith. Maybe you've heard it said that even a child can understand the Word of God and the principles of the Lord that He has given us. The Lord has made it so simple for us that He gave us a measure of faith. He gave everyone a measure of faith, so everybody has the faith they need to believe. So we need to not look at the mountains, the circumstances, or happenstances in our lives. We need to look to Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. Just like Peter, when he got out of the boat and was looking at Jesus, he walked on the water. That's what we need to do. We need to keep our focus on Jesus and His promises, not on our circumstances. When Peter looked at the storm, he began to sink. But when his eyes were on Jesus, he could walk on the water. We have a choice, whether or not we are going to believe or not believe. We must take our thoughts captive. When our minds begin to dwell on the mountains in our lives, we need to stop those thoughts in their tracks and begin to remember the goodness of God and what He promises. For Jesus is the author and the finisher of our faith. Until next time, God bless.